This is a 1980 International 1824, and these are the original pictures from the ad. Just a couple of pictures I saw, and I knew it was sitting for about 15 years, and it didn't run, and it was about an hour north of me. This has got a 446 gasoline V8, and not one of International's best motors. Um, but anyways, so I drove up there, and this was the time when the first stimulus check was sent out, and that's actually what I bought the truck with. It was same price, so I just figured it'd be a fun project. And I originally bought it because I thought it'd be a good truck to pull my front end loader, and I quickly realized that this wasn't a truck I wanted to keep. But after doing some in the field work, let's call it, got the truck running. I remember shoving an Arby's wrapper up under the rotor and the distributor to get it to stay on tight enough. So I had to fiddle around with a few things, but got the truck running. And after that, the next problem was brakes because they were almost non-existent. They were hydraulic brakes, which just is not my favorite setup at all. Um, but the e-brake worked. Didn't work the greatest, but it worked good enough where I felt comfortable driving it, just taking back roads. So I headed back home and had about a hour drive, and I ended up splitting the trip up 2 different days. Stopped at a friend's house on the way home, and then picked it up the next day. But the truck did pretty good. It's a 5-speed with a 2-speed rear end, so just a very slow truck. After I got it home, I got a new brake booster for it, and then a new master cylinder as well, and that improved the brakes greatly. Um, so I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this truck. I didn't have my CDL at this time, and I just realized it was very far from being a good work truck. Um, so I was just going to get it cleaned up and make it look presentable. So this is what it looked like before I pressure washed it, and the cab came out really well after cleaning the moss off of it. So I always enjoy that step of the project when you get to get all that moss cleaned up. So I went ahead and threw some paint on the bed and made the truck look pretty decent after that. So I enjoyed doing some joyriding with it and driving it around town. But I knew that I wanted to get a bigger truck with a diesel in it. So I just went ahead and sold this truck. But it was a fun truck while I had it, and I hope you enjoyed this. And it was short, but just the few pictures I had of this truck. And I bought a different dump truck that I'm running now, and I'll do a video on that here shortly. But I appreciate those that are watching, and hope you enjoyed this video.